They called me crazy. Until they realized I was right. Merrick wakes up. The mirror above his bed is shattered. He smashed it himself 3 nights ago. His hand is bandaged, blood soaked through the white gauze. He stares into the shattered reflection. Dozens of little Merricks stare back. Everyone hates him. Everyone wants something from him. Everyone envies him for something he doesn't even understand. His phone vibrates. No messages from friends. He doesn't have any anymore. Just an unknown number. They know you're awake. Run. Now. Merrick ignores it, as always. But outside his window, a black car with no license plates pulls up. 2 men in suits get out. They have no faces, at least no human ones. He sees it now, for the first time, really. Their eyes are empty. No pupils, just black mirrors. The body snatchers are here. An old man sits in the corner of the Centrum subway station. He hasn't bought a coffee, a ticket. He's been waiting for someone for 3 days. For Merrick. The old man's name is Oleg. He used to be an academic. Philosophy, quantum physics, theology. Now he's a refugee. Not from war, but from the fathers. The wandering souls that jump from body to body like in that film, Forbidden Key. Oleg knows the truth. Only about 3% of the world's population are truly them. The owners, the controllers, those who speak through the puppets, through politicians, through priests, through your friendly neighbor with the permanent grin. The other 97%? Sleeping. Or dead people who are still breathing. But there is a third category, the awakened. The chosen ones. In the film, they were called Neo. In the Bible, they are called prophets. In myths, they are demigods. Merrick is one of them. The problem, he doesn't know it yet. And the hunters already do. Merrick runs through the backyards of Berlin. The men without eyes are hot on his heels. They don't run like humans, too rhythmically, too silently. No breath, no fatigue. He jumps over a dumpster, climbs a fire escape, reaches the roof of an abandoned factory building. Below, the Spree River. Black, still. The men stop. They look up at him. A smile. Synchronized, fake. Then one of them speaks. But the voice doesn't come from his mouth. It comes from nowhere. From the air. From Merrick's own head. You can't run away, kid. We're already inside you. We've always been there. We were just waiting for you to awaken. Merrick covers his ears, but it's no use. The voice is in his blood. You're different. That's why they hate you. But you will fall. You all will. Merrick screams. Not in pain, in rage. I'm not your toy. He jumps. Not into death, but into the water. The cold engulfs him. The darkness swallows him up. But he lives. Merrick wakes up. This time, no shattered mirror. This time, a face above him. Oleg. The old man. He fished him out of the spree and brought him here. Oleg hands him tea. No questions, no accusations, only silence. Then finally, you see them now, don't you? The empty ones. Merrick nods. And you ask yourself why you? Why you have to suffer? Why everyone hates you? Merrick is silent, but his eyes answer. Oleg sits down. His hands tremble. Not from age, from fear. Because you are one of us. A chosen one. The Matrix, call it system, world, simulation, it hates what it cannot control. And you, Merrick, you are uncontrollable. That is your gift and your curse. Oleg pulls out an old book. Not a Bible, not a Quran, something older. The pages are made of animal hide. The writing isn't writing, it moves. What you saw in Forbidden Keys isn't a film, it's a documentary. There are beings, let's call them fathers, that move from body to body. They don't have souls of their own. They need ours. They steal them for millennia. He flips through the pages. Pictures of pharaohs, Roman emperors, dictators, always the same eyes. Empty. Black. Hitler? Possessed. Stalin? Possessed. All the great destroyers, puppets. That's why history always feels like repetition. Because it's always the same beings pulling the strings. Merrick interrupts. But why does humanity allow this? Oleg bitterly. Because it's easier. Because responsibility hurts. Because the truth destroys before it liberates. Most people would rather sleep than see what truly resides in their mirror. Oleg introduced him to other awakening individuals. A handful. Artists, poets, homeless people, a former doctor, people who could no longer bear the system, people who saw the suffering of the world without looking away. One night, something strange happened. Merrick was sitting alone in the sanctuary when a voice spoke to him. Not threatening this time. Exhausted. We're tired. Merrick turns around. Nobody's there. The demons. Ourselves. We're sick of this war. We want to go back to the blueprint, but we don't know how. It's a voice from hell itself, and it sounds like a crying child. Merrick suddenly understands something. The enemies are also imprisoned. They too are suffering. They too want to go home. But the way is blocked by 1,000 years of lies, by body theft, by chaos. How? Merrick asks into the darkness. Answer. The youth. Look at the youth. They're changing. Nature is changing. Maybe this is the beginning of the end, or the beginning of everything. The world is no longer the same. Not because of one big bang, but because of 1,000 small cracks. Young people no longer dance on TikTok. They gather in old churches. They ask about God, about truth, about what really matters. Merrick watches them from afar. A girl, maybe 17, stands before a group and speaks. We are not sick. We are not wrong. We are the first to see clearly again. The mask is falling. The lies are crumbling. And we will not stop asking, who are you really? She looks directly into a security camera. And who are you meant to be? The body snatchers in the control rooms flinch. For the first time in centuries, they are afraid. The Father's plan has failed. They can control chaos, but this new stillness, this wakefulness, this love in spite of everything, that's what they fear. So they strike. A final desperate offensive. Food prices skyrocket. Wars erupt where there has never been war. Nature strikes back. Floods, fires, storms. It is the execution of a world that refuses to die. Merrick stands on a roof, the same roof from which he jumped into the spree years ago. But this time, he doesn't run. This time, he watches. The city is burning, but in the eyes of the people wandering the streets, there is no more hatred, only grief. And a tiny spark of hope. We've lost, Oleg whispers beside him. No, says Merrick. We've only just begun. Merrick opens his eyes. He stands before a huge, empty canvas. Beside him, Oleg, the doctor, the artist, the homeless man, and beings he has never seen. Angels? Demons? Both?
Ladies and gentlemen.
A voice.
Ladies and
Neither
gentlemen.
loud nor soft, neither male nor female, says, "This is the blueprint. The original. Before you built the Matrix. Before the body snatchers came. Before fear ruled. The screen glows. Images of a world that could be. No weapons, no borders, no lonely mirrors. Marek weeps. How do we get back there? Answer: forgive yourselves, your enemies, the demons who are weary, because they too are fallen parts of you. Forgiveness is the key, not weakness, the greatest act of strength. Marek has grown old, not in years, in experiences. He sits in a small room, no more bottles beside him, no more mirrors on the wall. He has made peace with himself. Outside, the world is silent. The wars are over. The systems have collapsed. The body snatchers have vanished, not defeated, but redeemed. For they too were invited to return. The youth of yesteryear are now grown up. They are building something new from the ruins. Slowly, laboriously, but with open eyes. Marek opens a window. The wind smells of rain and fresh earth. No smog, no lies. He whispers, "We made it." Does he truly believe it? Perhaps. Perhaps this is the faith he has always sought. You, the one reading this, maybe you're one of us. Maybe the mirror hates you. Maybe you feel hunted. Maybe you're wasted right now. Listen, you're not crazy. You've awakened. And that hurts. But you're not alone. This world is tilting. Not the end, the execution of an old world, so that a new one can be born. The question isn't, when will it happen? The question is, are you ready to be part of the answer? Your mirror doesn't hate you. It's just showing you who you truly are. And that's enough.